Hello viewers, welcome to another video and thanks for watching. If you are new, then hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. Now let's get start the video without any delay. Amazfit Bip. Screen size, 1.28 inches. Water resistance, 30 meters. Materials, polycarbonate case with Corning Gorilla Glass. Available band, silicone. For the price, the Amazfit Bip is a pretty great, albeit basic, GPS watch. It's very light at 1.1 ounces, just as accurate in its tracking as pricier models, and the battery life is astounding. We started our testing when it was 45% charged and didn't have to touch the power cord once. Amazfit says it can last more than a month on a single charge. We like that the watch created route maps of our runs. But our tester reported the heart rate sensor can be temperamental and the sleep tracking function didn't always log data. She found the most accurate readings when the watch was cinched tightly around her wrist. The touchscreen is intuitive, though many of the watch controls are found on Amazfit's app, including switching the display to 12-hour versus the default military time. Casio G-Shock GM5600-1. Case width, 49.6 millimeters. Water resistance, 200 meters. Materials, resin and stainless steel case with mineral crystal. Available bands, resin. Movement type, quartz. Whether you're constantly working with power tools or charging down single track, your watch needs to be tough enough to keep up. Enter the G-Shock GM5600-1. It's vibration electric shock and water resistant down to 200 meters. Padding around the key internal mechanisms protect against drops, and the protruding case and bezel keep force from directly impacting the mineral crystal or the 4 buttons. Though this design did make it more difficult for us to push them. Although we love its durability, we found the GM5600-1 wasn't the most user-friendly and had to play around with the settings before we got the hang of all the features. We also thought the light on dark display was a bit dim, but the backlighting helped. Casio adds a stainless steel cover to the square resin case, creating a retro vibe we dig. The large case size isn't for everybody though, especially people with smaller wrists or anyone who prefers more inconspicuous design. FiberCharge 4. Screen size, 1 inch. Water resistance, 50 meters. Materials, resin case with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Available bands, elastomer, silicone, recycled polyester, and leather. For 2020, Fitbit finally brings built-in GPS to its most robust fitness tracker. And that makes the Charge 4 a better coaching tool for people looking to get back in shape or take their performance up a notch. In the Fitbit app, we could see not only where we ran, walked, rode, or hiked, but also how our pace and heart rate changed over the course of our route. The real-time heart rate zone notifications, a series of vibrations, help us know when to push the gas and when to pull back during our workouts. The GPS functionality did significantly shorten the battery life, though. Our testers averaged 3 to 5 days depending on how much they used it compared to Fitbit's promise of up to a week between charges. On sunny days, we wished the black and white screen had been brighter, but overall, its 1-inch size struck a nice balance between readability and discreteness when displaying our text and call notifications, calendar items, or the weather forecast. The Charge 4 also monitors your sleep and lets you control Spotify from your wrist, though not while you're also tracking a workout. Fossil Grand Chronograph. Case width, 44 millimeters. Water resistance, 50 meters. Materials, stainless steel case with mineral crystal. Available bands, leather and stainless steel. Movement type, quartz. Fossil's Grand is a good-looking watch with some substance. We found ourselves using the stopwatch, displayed as 3 small dials within the larger face, every day. Reading an exact time from the analog display is more challenging than a digital stopwatch, but it was perfect for our casual needs. The 50-meter water resistance rating also provided assurance that the watch wasn't at risk of breaking from a little sweat or other moisture. If you're not a fan of the black and brown appearance, Fossil makes the Grand in a variety of case, dial, and strap colors. Orient Mako 2. Case width, 41.5 millimeters. Water resistance, 200 meters. Materials: stainless steel case with mineral crystal. Available band: stainless steel. Movement type: mechanical. If going into the field means adventuring on or in the water, you'll want a dive watch. Orient's Mako 2 is one of the most popular and affordable options around. It's tough enough to wear up to 200 meters below water, and the one-way rotating bezel lets you track how much time you've spent underwater. The handsome watch is also not so technical that it feels out of place on land, and the links on the stainless steel bracelet were simple enough to remove at home with a spring bar tool. The illuminated hands and dial were easier to read in total darkness than in low-light environments. The time-keeping mechanism inside the Mako 2 allows it to function as a manual or automatic mechanical watch, though we wish the reserve time were longer. On our dresser, it kept time for about a day and a half before stopping. Resetting the time is easy enough, but we recommend occasional watch wearers look elsewhere. Seiko 5. Case width, 37 mm. Water resistance, 30 meters. Materials: stainless steel case with Hardlex mineral crystal. Available bands: canvas and stainless steel. Movement type: automatic mechanical. When it comes to classic wristwatches, it's hard to beat the value of the venerable Seiko 5. First released in 1963, the Japanese-made watch is widely regarded to be a dependable option that can hold its own against many pricier watches. It was easy to set the time and date, and the automatic movement saved us from hand-winding or eventually needing to replace the battery. Although it will lose power if you leave it sitting for a few days, that won't be an issue for everyday watch wearers who will appreciate the timeless appearance. It's clean and simple, and the canvas strap can be swapped for a dressier stainless steel bracelet, like the one our test sample had. Solguard the Milano. Case width, 42 mm. Water resistance, 10 meters. Materials: stainless steel case with mineral crystal. Available bands: stainless steel and nylon. Movement type: Japanese Miyota. The Milano is as simple a timekeeper as they come, without even a date tracker. But its modern design and two included bands set this watch apart from the others. The hexagonal copper-colored case is eye-catching and earned us several compliments. And although the minimalist dial lacks numbers, the inclusion of 1-minute markers made it easy to read. It was even easier to swap out the watch bands. Whereas many watches require tools for this procedure, the Milano has a sliding pin mechanism that let us release and attach the bands in seconds flat. Surprisingly, the fashionable case looked right at home alongside the more comfortable black nylon strap, but for a more formal look, switch to the black stainless steel mesh band. If you prefer rose gold, opt for the Monaco instead. And through a partnership with a plastic bank, Solguard pledges to pull 5 pounds of plastic out of the ocean for every product sold. This is a watch that does good and looks good to boot. Timex Weekender Chrono. Case width, 40 mm. Water resistance, 30 meters. Materials: brass case with mineral glass. Available bands: leather and nylon. Movement type: quartz. Since debuting in 2011, Timex's Weekender series has been comprised of good quality watches at bargain prices. The quartz mechanism lends accuracy, and before you write it off as being too old school, the watch comes with an Indiglo backlight for night use and, as the name implies, a chronograph function. Thanks to the large face and hour markers, it was easy to read the watch with a quick glance. We liked the date window near the 4 o'clock mark, too. The heavy brass case had a tendency to shift unless the band was snugly against our wrist. Like our Weekenders, the Chrono is available in several colors and with numerous fabric and leather bands that are easy to change. Withings Move Timeless Chic. Case width, 38 mm. Water resistance, 50 meters. Materials: stainless steel case with mineral glass. Available bands: silicone, leather, and metal. Movement type: quartz. Touch screens have made digital displays sleeker than ever, but if you'd prefer an analog face that has the functionality of a smartwatch, choose the feature-packed Move Timeless Chic. It boasts an impressive 18-month battery life and features a secondary dial that acts as a step counter. Most of the watch operation happens in Withings app. Here, you can adjust the time, set alarms, check your heart rate, and analyze your sleep and stats from more than 30 activities. We noticed the most robust tracking when we synced the app with Runkeeper. We liked the sleep tracking and that the alarm has an optional smart function to vibrate at the optimal point in your sleep cycle to gently wake you up. But for a watch that's designed to be worn 24/7, it could use some backlighting, and the silicone band was slightly irritating from time to time. Bertucci A2S Ballista. Case width, 40 mm. Water resistance, 200 meters. Materials, stainless steel case with sapphire crystal. Available band, nylon. Movement type, Japanese quartz. Bertucci is known for its affordable and lightweight field watches. This spring, the company doubled down on durability in its tactical series, which includes the A2S Ballista. The Ballista has the same heavy-duty nylon strap as many other Bertucci models, but it features a premium sapphire crystal, 10-year lithium battery, and up to 25 years of illumination powered by the tritium gas-filled tubes inside the stainless steel case. We liked that the watch face automatically glowed, though the illumination was best suited for low-light situations more so than total darkness. The screw-down crown never dug in when our wrist was flexed because it's thoughtfully placed at the 4 o'clock hour, a hallmark among Bertucci watches. A secondary dial displays the day of the month up to 31 days, so you'll need to reset it after the 5 shorter months in the year.